Hello friends and welcome to My Hobby Home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today in my sewing room. I am giving you a little bit of updates here on things I've done, things I'm working on, things I need to be working on, and things that are upcoming. So let's get started with the first thing that is completed. This is out of a subscription box, and you've probably, if you saw the video last night, you will have seen me working on my Make It Mini. This is a Creative Notions Make It Mini project. This is in their August 2024 subscription box. I know yesterday when I showed you guys me making it, I had not yet finished it. I was almost 2 hours in already making this when I had to quit. It was almost midnight when I stopped, but I did complete it this afternoon, which is Sunday. I'm recording my updates for you guys on Sunday, as usual. But I came in, I completed it, I did the quilting, the sandwiching, the binding, all the good things. So that is one of my projects that is completed. And as always, I have a little notepad. Y'all see how big that is this time? I've got a lot of things going on. But the next thing that I did this past week was my Cotton Cuts Wild West. We got our Flat Nancy, our Wild West Flat Nancy. And we had our clue number 2. I will show you what this clue looks like, y'all. And I am hashtag Team Dusty Rose. I absolutely love these colors. They're just phenomenal. They're beautiful. Love these colors. I believe we had 2 of each block. So this was one. And this was the other one. See, I love those colors. Oh, I love them. This is going to be beautiful quilt. And I am doing the small quilt. So if you watch someone that does a large quilt, even if it's the same colorway, they will have additional or different things in their package for this month. Now, the last I looked, you could still get into the Cotton Cuts Wild West. A lot of the colorways are gone. This is the colorway I am using. This was the September, I believe. No, this was the August clue. The clue 2. September clue does not go out until the 27th. But that is that clue. Now, we do have the Tree of Life still going on also. But we'll talk about that one in a bit. So this is Cotton Cuts the Wild West. Done. And then the next things that I worked this week, y'all might not have seen. Well, I know you didn't see one of them. I will show you the one that you did see. You did see the Smash the Stash Sew Along, the Disappearing 4-patch. Here are my 4 patches, but they've not disappeared yet. These are the blocks that I have done. Now, I sew these periodically. I'll do 1 or 2 here and there. And, you know, that way I can add them. And I think now I have about 10 that are done. Yeah, I have 10 of these blocks that are done. So, I'm trying to get those done. And I have this many more to do. I don't know how many that is. It may be another 10. I don't know. But this is our sew along. Now, if you would like to join the sew along, I do have a Facebook group out there. The link will be down in the description, just like the link for Creative Notions will be down in the description. The link for Cotton Cuts will be down in the description. The link for this sew along will be, for the pattern and for the Facebook group. In my Facebook group, if you are wanting to join and you're wanting to put a photo of your quilt in there, when you get into Facebook, you'll look across the top and there'll be a tab called Featured. In that group, it's a featured tab, and when you see the featured, you'll see I've had 3 sew-alongs. One is the Silverstone, which that one, we have cut that one off, but you can still be loading your pictures in the comments under that. So to do that, go to Featured, find the sew-along you're wanting to do, click on that, and then underneath it, you'll leave a comment just like you do under any other post. You'll leave a comment, attach your photo, and that way everyone else can look at it and see what's going on with your quilt. So, but that is our 4-patch. That is one of the sew-alongs that I currently have going. And the next one that I have going is the Grandma's Scrap Quilt. Now, y'all have not seen me work on this one, but I have been working on it. So, I'm going to show you how much I've gotten done. It's not a lot, but it's some. But this is what I have gotten done. I can't go back any further or I would. Y'all will see I have, let's see, 4 rows right now. So I am 4 rows in, and I think there are 13 or 14 rows, something like that. So I've got quite a few rows left to get done. This sew-along is slow and steady, no rush. However long it takes you to do it, it's relaxing. So I try to come to you once a week, either on Saturday or Sunday, with a video for the sew-along. I try to do it on the weekends, so if you have time to sew, I'll have you a video up. Normally I get them out 9 a.m. Central Time. And that way, anytime during the day, if you want to sew along to a video, you'll have one there where I am working on the quilt normally. Sometimes, like this past Sunday, I did an unboxing with Creative Notions. But no, most of the time, you will have at least one sew along on the weekend, if not 2. So let me mark those off because we are getting our checklist done. Up this week. Well, let me find it here. Oh, that is not all. Well, that is all that I got done. Things that I am still working on, but I didn't work on it this week. I have my poppy cotton here. These are my blocks that I've gotten completed. I have block 8 and block 9 to complete. Let me scoot over so you can see this. This is my little barn. This is my block 7. And, I had the flower one. Now, this is poppy cotton. It's a sew-along, I think, from last year, 2023, I believe, was when the book was released. But a local quilt shop that I go to decided to choose this as their sew-along this year, and I joined in on it. Now, Peaceful Baskets. This is a Fat Quarter Shop sew-along. This is their block of the month. It is in their Sew Sampler box. You'll see this is one of my baskets. I believe this one was called Cat's Cradle. And then, so far, we're only 5 blocks in, I believe. And I joined the block of the months with Sew Sampler last year when they had the Peaceful Baskets. Not Peaceful Basket. When they had pressed flowers. I've got Peaceful Baskets on my mind. I started with the pressed flowers. I do have that completed. It is waiting to be bound right now. So, up this week, Creative Notions presented a challenge. They are doing for their birthday, they're doing a birthday giveaway. What you can win is a XXL two-toe cart. And what that is, I've looked at them. They're just like the carts that you could put your machines down in and, other equipment in there. And it's got the 4 wheels on it. And it's got a handle and you can roll it around. And then the second place is a Martelli roundabout set. Y'all, I need that. I need that roundabout set. So I think I'm going to join the challenge. What you have to do is complete all the projects in the August box. Post a picture in their group or email them all the projects finished. So when I say all the projects finished, I don't know if they mean quilted and all that, because they do always have a quilt in there. Tell us your story. So like how you began sewing or quilting. Is it a hobby? Tell about your favorite part of Creative Notions. And then invite and refer friends. And there is a deadline to have this completed. That's by October 15th. So let me show you the things that are in the box. If you did not catch the unboxing yesterday morning, you may not know the things in the box. Well, you saw my little scarecrow. This was their Make It Mini. So that's done. And they always have a cute little project. Well, the cute little project this time is a manicure case. So that'll be the cute little project. And they have a quilt. And y'all, this is really pretty because I've never done a red and white quilt. And I've seen a lot of people do them, but I've never done one. So I'm excited to do that because, like I said, I don't have one and I would love to do one. And then, not only that, but we have the 2 blocks. I don't know if the 2 blocks are included in the projects, but I'll include them in the projects because I love doing their blocks. And when their boxes were not consistent coming in, I kind of got behind on doing their quilt blocks. But now that they're pretty consistent, their August box shipped at the end of August, which we got it in September. So once I got it, though, I open it and I start working it. And normally, I only have one other subscription box that I have ever done every single project in it. And that was the Fat Quarter Shop Liberty box. That's the only one I've ever done every single project. So this is one that I'm going to shoot to try to get everything in it done. And I may try to do this at least once a month to pull a subscription box and try to do everything in it. Sometimes I may do 2 a month. It's just according, because some boxes I don't have but maybe 1 or 2 projects in it that I will do. And y'all, if I have a project in any of my subscription boxes that I know I am not going to complete, I will gift that to someone. I will share it. I will do a giveaway. I will do something so I can share that with someone else. Like on my Silverstone, I had a participant giveaway for someone that participated in the sew-along. So, and we all know Miss Connie Jo Perkins won this one here, and she has contacted me. So her package will be going out on Friday. That is the only day that I have off when the post office is open. So I will ship the package out on Friday. I believe it's going to be USPS Ground Advantage or something like that. That's how I will ship it. It is in a fairly decent sized box. So when you see a Fat Quarter Shop box come in, it's from me, Miss Connie Jo. So that is it. So let's see, what else do I have coming up this week? As always, I will work on that disappearing 4-patch and Grandma's scrap quilts again. I try to work on that a little bit every week, even if you don't see it. Like the Grandma's scrap quilt, I think the last time we were together, I only had 2 rows together. Now I have 4 rows together. And let's see, we have the Tree of Life. That, the next clue should have come out on the 6th. It should have mailed on the 6th. Now, on the Tree of Life, I'm doing the large quilt, and I pay for that one monthly. On the Wild West, I paid for that all up front. But when you pay monthly, they mail your package out on a certain date. It takes about a week, sometimes a week and a half, for the mail to get to me, because our postal mail just leaves a lot to be desired. And that is by Cotton Cuts also. Quilts that I have left to quilt and bind. I still have that bobbin blooms that I need to quilt and then bind it. But to bind, I still have my Craftsman, my pressed flowers, and my bee quilt. If I have a little downtime this week, I'm hoping to do at least one of those quilts this week. I was hoping to do that last week, but I did not have any downtime, y'all, last week. It was a pedal to the metal kind of week. It was just, it flew by. Had so much going on last week. But some things that's coming up in, let's see, November, I will be doing a sew along with Tammy, the Siberian Wind. Her YouTube is called At the Siberian Wind. And we will be doing Land That I Love from the Celebrate with Quilts book. Now, if you would like to join us, get your book. I do have a link for the book in the description. And, you know, if you want to go purchase it that way, I believe I purchased my book off of Amazon. But there is a lot of fabric. You may be able to scrap this together if you have a lot of different reds and blues and low volumes. It's very possible you can do that. But you do want to go on and start getting your fabrics, because it is a lot. I mean, if you have to budget for it, that would be a fabulous quilt to join us with. There you go. That's the quilt. It's called Land That I Love. And y'all know, when she mentioned it in one of her lives, and she's probably going live here pretty soon, I was on it. But then when I looked at that, I was like, oh no, what did I agree to? But we're going to have fun with it. She's going to do it like a block a month. So it's going to go for several months. So I will be joining that in November. Her link will also be down in the description for you. If you want to find more information out, you can join one of her lives. Most of what she has is lives. She doesn't do a lot of videos like I do. Another thing coming is September 21st is National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. I will be doing the Jelly Roll Irish Chain with Donnell. I will be joining her live that morning, and I will be sewing a jelly roll. I don't know what she's going to be sewing, but if you want to sew along with us, by all means, join us. I haven't really said I was going to do this, but y'all, I feel like it's good enough now to share. She and I will be corresponding a little more to tie all the ends up if we need to, but that is what it will be going on. National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. I believe it is 10 a.m. Central Time. No, I believe it's 9 a.m. Central Time. My videos normally release at 9 a.m. I will probably release it at 8 a.m. So you'll have an hour video before the live. So guys, I believe that is everything that I have coming up. it is a lot on my plate. I do have another quilt that I want to do a Tester Tuesday for you guys and then do it as a sew along, because I'm pretty certain that Grandma's scrap quilt is going to be done probably in another week or two, and that'll give me time to get another quilt out. Hopefully before Thanksgiving I'll have another quilt out. And my goal was to get a project done a week, and I'm failing at that. I'm failing big at that. But, you know, I really don't know how much I've gotten done. But just stay tuned with me if you want to do some of these smash the stashes, because that is my goal for 2024, is to smash my stash. And on my sew-alongs, I will include postings on my Facebook group for you to join if you want to, just so you can see how it's going, what's going along. I haven't put updates on my quilts out there yet, but I will need to do that. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your busy day to check and see what I've got going on, what I've completed, upcoming, and maybe in the near future. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.